Right, hi legends, and welcome to my Corporate to Beast Mode sample 2-week routine. So the idea behind the routine is to help you feel better, look better, and move better. So we're after mental and physical benefits from it. I'll just give you a quick overview of the two workouts, which will hopefully explain it in a bit more detail. So I'm going to be looking at my laptop here. Okay, so workout one, the warm-up consists of backwards walking for 5 minutes. So backwards walking is a very good way to help safeguard your knees. Also, there's some benefits in terms of more creativity, so even better. If you have access to a skill mill, that would be my preferred way of doing it, but if not, don't worry, you can do a treadmill version as well. And then, when you click on the links, you'll be able to see the particular video. So, and a skill mill is basically like a curved treadmill. So that's 5 minutes just to get your heart rate up, to get your blood circulating. And then next we've got general movement prep. So it's 30 seconds per minimum per exercise or per drill. Obviously don't perform the exercise or drill if you're feeling any sort of sharp pain or tingling, etc. But 30 seconds minimum, just really warming up all your major joints, getting them moving, getting a little bit of oil into them. Prehab wise, we've got some glutes and some shoulder work. So prehab is essentially trying to strengthen an area before we have to rehab it. So before it gets to a point where it's not particularly strong and we have issues with it. So typically our shoulders and our glutes are an area that don't work particularly well. So hence why they're in there. Glutes wise, so you've got 12 to 15 reps. You're going to need a mini band. I've said 12 to 15 just because if it's not particularly strong mini band, you might want to shoot for the higher reps, i.e. 15. If it's a pretty strong band, you might want to shoot for 12, but by all means, feel free to go up to sort of 20 reps at most. Shoulder wise, again, 12 to 15. So if it's a heavy dumbbell or heavyish dumbbell, then 12, and vice versa if it's a bit lighter, 15. Okay, the strength component. So this is broken down into what's called supersets. So it's pairing exercises together. So we've got a barbell row, A1. We've also got a barbell hip thrust. So again, if you click on the links on those exercises, it will take you to a video of me performing them. So on the barbell row, I've obviously tried to cater for all levels here. So if you feel like you're moderately to very fit, then you might want to try the 12 rep target frame, or if not, if you're just starting out on this journey, then 6 reps would be more appropriate. Next it says at 3-1-x1 tempo. So basically that's the speed at which you perform the exercise. So on the barbell row, for example, the 3 seconds is the lowering phase. The 1 represents 1 second at the bottom, X represents pull yourself up quickly, and then 1 second represents then the final 1 represents 1 second at the top. Don't worry too much about being exact with those times. Just make sure that your lowering phase is slower than your upward phase, and that tends to work well. Rest wise, 60 to 90 seconds. So if you're feeling pretty good following that, then obviously just have the minimum 60 seconds. If you feel pretty flagged after that, then have the 90 seconds. And then you move on to the barbell hip thrust. So again, 4 sets of 12, that's for everyone, because obviously you can adjust the weight on that one, so you can make it as easy or as hard as you like. Weight-wise, again, that same tempo. So it's 3 seconds of lowering your bum to the floor, 1 second at the bottom, quickly up the X, and then 1 second at the top. Again, followed by a 60 to 90 seconds rest. So it'd be a barbell row, 60 to 90 seconds rest, then the barbell hip thrust, 60 to 90 seconds rest. That would be 1 set. You've got 4 sets to get through. Then our second superset, the push-up. So 4x12 on the floor if you're feeling sort of moderate to advanced level, or on a box. And obviously the higher you have the box, the easier it is. So the more upright your torso, or the more upright your position, the easier it would be. So if it's too easy, obviously you can get yourself a lower target whereby you're a bit more horizontal. Okay, and then jackknives, again, there's a beginner and an advanced option, which you can see in the video. 4 sets of 12, and again, those same rest periods as well. And lastly, C1 is a side plank. So again, there's an advanced and a beginner option, which you'll see in the video, followed by 60 to 90 seconds rest. Lastly, foam rolling to finish off. So it's essentially like giving yourself a sports massage. So it's a nice way to help stimulate your recovery. Obviously, the quicker you can recover, the quicker you can get back into the gym. So 30 seconds minimum on that. So that finishes off workout number 1. Workout number 2, so this is another full body workout. So you're going to want to complete this on non-consecutive days. So if you did workout 1 on Monday, then you're not going to want to do workout 2 till at least Wednesday. Cool, so again, same warm up in terms of the backwards walking for 5 minutes, same movement prep, 30 seconds minimum per drill, same sets of prehab exercises for our glutes and our shoulders, in particular our rotator cuff. Strength wise, we've got a lat pull down, 4x12, again, that same tempo we've been using. Rest wise, same rest time, and this is going to be supersetted with a split squat. And again, the advanced option there would be 12 reps either leg. The beginner option would be 6 reps either leg. And obviously feel free to add some weight to that as well. So in the video, I'm not using any weight, but obviously you can use dumbbells as well. So on that note, I suppose it probably raises the question, like, what's a good weight to aim for? So, well, if you use a split squat, for example, if you get to 12 reps, which is the target rep range, and you feel like you can do another 12, and clearly that's probably a bit too easy. So I'd normally like to think by the time you get to 12, you could potentially do 2 or 3 more reps if that was asked of you. You certainly shouldn't be failing before you get to 12, so you shouldn't be able to not perform the exercise, otherwise that's too much. So that's A1, A2, and then we've got B1, which is the dumbbell Y raise. That's supersetted with a horse stance. And then lastly, you've got the Pallof press, 4x12 each side with that same rest time. And then again, you're finishing off with the foam roller. Obviously, you might have a few questions down the line, so feel free to reach out with me if you like. Obviously, the next step after this 2 weeks would be to sign up for the full 12-week routine, but we can get to that bridge when we get to there, or we can cross that, bridge when we get there even. Yeah, so reach out if you have any questions. Good luck with it all, and I look forward to seeing your progress. Thank you.